With this new year coming and how the world is so crazy right now, cost-wise, expenses, like living-wise, everything, I think it's best to go into the year a little bit more prepared. These are just some of the things that I have done and I want to do going into the year 2024, just to set myself up in the best way possible, mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually, everything. And I think some of these things may help you going into next year. The first one we're going to be starting with is having a reset weekend. This is so important and was very much needed for me. I mean, I did have it before Christmas because I think with the stresses of life and Christmas and everything that's going on, you just sometimes can get overwhelmed. And I think before the new year, it's so needed to have that reset weekend, to take 2-3 days to spend time with you and not be in the world and of the world and be on social media and listen to other people or be out and about or socially. It is so important to have that reset, that time to take a step back and analyze everything, see where you're at, and doing these next few steps that I'm going to be explaining, because this is going to set you up to be the most successful in the year 2024. The second thing I want you to do is spend time with yourself. And this may be hard for some people because maybe people don't really enjoy spending that time or alone time with themselves, where they'd rather be out. Take that weekend and spend that time with yourself. Whether it's self-care, doing things with yourself, like going shopping, going out to eat with yourself, writing in your journal. These are things that I have been doing lately. So I spent like this last weekend doing all of these things. It has been the biggest life-changing just event for myself to get myself in the right headspace and focused on really what I want to accomplish in the next few weeks and in the next year. So I highly encourage you to spend that time with yourself. Take care of this mind of yours. Take care of your body. Maybe go to the gym and do some recovery. Take some time for you to rest and reset. The third thing is figuring out what you are spending your money on. Now, don't skip past this part. Just money in general. It creates this anxious and stressful feeling. But it is so important to know how much money you have, how much money you're making, what you're spending it on. So there's 4 simple things that you should narrow it down to. You shouldn't make it too crazy. I'm not saying you have to go into crazy detail with all the numbers, but find approximates, which is... There's a little train. You don't have to find like the detailed, like to the T amount, but you should know around about what these 4 numbers are. The first number that you should know is your fixed costs, which is your rent, your car payment, insurance, groceries, just around about how much you spend, just your regular payments that you have every month. The second amount is your savings. So what amount of your take-home pay are you putting into your savings? The third should be investments. So how much money of your monthly take-home pay are you investing and putting into things? This one, your girl is not doing. So we're going to change that going into the year 2024. And then the fourth number is your guilt-free money. So that is whatever you want to spend it on, whether it's food, like going out, gym memberships, things that you want, clothes. This is your monthly spending money, and everyone needs it. But these are just kind of like a blueprint of what costs you should know, because then you are going to be in control of your money. Because then you're not going to feel like, oh my gosh, I don't know what I have in my bank account. I don't know what I'm spending my money on, really. Because if you think about it, most people just go to their job, they get their paycheck, and they pay all their bills. They just pay off what they need to and pay for each thing. But when you consciously know what you're getting and what you're spending your money on, you might have a lot more money than you think left over to spend on the things that you want or invest it in more things that you want. Then you have that control. And then it's not so stressful thinking about money. The fourth one is cleaning out your camera roll. You know, I am someone that takes a lot of pictures and a lot of videos. So I have a lot of stuff on my phone. And by cleaning out your camera roll, it's almost like a mental declutter. It's nice to kind of clear it out and clean out some stuff, delete some apps, delete some pictures and videos that you don't necessarily need just for this upcoming year, because then you're going to take more pictures and videos. Okay, so the fifth one is to find a book that you want to buy and read this next year from start to finish. I love learning. I love being knowledgeable because knowledge is power. And when you learn more, you feel more confident. I encourage you to, even if you don't like to read, to find a book that you are willing to read or would want to learn something about, whether it's a self-help book or a finance book, because you don't know everything and you can only know so much from videos or from what other people tell you. So learning for yourself and reading for yourself is so good for you. Sixth one is writing down your New Year's resolutions for 2024. So I do this thing every single year, ever since I think 2016 or 2017. I write in one of those regular notebooks that you get in school and write down my New Year's resolutions every single year. And then by the end of the year, so Christmas time, so I check off the things that I actually did and accomplished throughout the year, and I X out the things that I didn't. And it's so cool from when I started to now. I have them all the way from 2017 till now. It's so cool to see your progress and track okay, what you wrote down, what your goals were at the beginning of the year, and then at the end, what you accomplished and what you didn't, and how your goals change. So if this is a tradition or something that you would want to start, I highly recommend, because I love it. The last and final thing you should do before going into 2024 is finding your mantra. What is your mantra for this next year? What do you kind of want this next year to be around? Pick a few words that are going to create what this year is going to be about for you. And if you can't think of anything, like me, sometimes, it's hard to think about. It's hard to create what you really want your year to be about. You can find one of these mantra words for 2024. It's the first 4 words that you see will be your mantra for 2024. So something that's kind of fun. And the ones that I saw were power, connection, creation. I love that one, because that is something that I want to do more this year, is create like crazy within my business, within YouTube, with dance, life in general. Create. Okay, last one. Purpose. What? What? Why is that so perfect? Power, connection, creation, and purpose. Guys, it looks like that's my 4 words for this next year. Power, connection, creation, and purpose. So, I highly recommend this just because it gives you an intention going into the next year. So it's what do you want to focus on? I know the New Year's resolutions kind of give you those goals, those things that you want to work towards. But a mantra is something that you live by, is something that you want to amplify in yourself, but also embody. So what do you want to embody this year? This year, we're going to create so much more content and so much more within my business and in life in general. I want to create connections with people on the internet and in my own personal life, in my relationships with my family, with the friends and people around me, my amazing roommates. I just want to create those connections, those real, genuine connections with people in the world. With the word power, I want to embody that word, because I am powerful and I have to figure out what my power is and what I have inside of me and bring it out. And then my purpose. But when I think of the word purpose, it's putting it into action. Trying all of these different things to really find what you like, what your purpose is, instead of wondering what it is or expecting you to get an answer. Put forth that effort and action into whatever you want to do or think you want to do. I'm trying to encourage myself, but encourage you to stay true to yourself. to work on the things that you want to work on. And you will find purpose and meaning in just that, by being yourself and by doing the things that you want to do. And really, ultimately, then it will create and cultivate your purpose or purposes in life. Thank you so much for watching. I cannot wait for the year 2024. With all the ups and downs of life and the world and how crazy it is, be kind to people, be kind to yourself. Know that you could do this. You could do anything that you set your mind to, and set yourself up to succeed. Don't go into another year aimlessly just, we'll see what happens this year. I don't know what's gonna happen, you know. No. Take control of your finances. Know those 4 numbers. Learn more about yourself. Write down your goals. Think of your mantra, whatever you want this year to be about. That's what this year is going to be about. And take that time to reset for yourself and do all of these things so you feel like you can have that one step forward. These are just things that I wanted to do for myself and wanted to do going into this year. So I thought I would share and hopefully help some of you going into the year 2024. You guys are amazing and I love the support. Thank you so much for your support on all of my shorts and my dancing videos. They're so much fun to make, but I hope to come out with some more content, some longer videos. Comment down below your mantra for 2024 to help inspire people and give people some encouragement. Thank you for watching, and I will see you soon.